peaceful rally will go on as scheduled. Even if we didn't have this problem and we decide to hold a rally, we still hold our rallies. So this rally has been fixed for 2nd, and we'll go ahead to hold our rally.
I don't know whether
that 3,000 will be for Lagos. And we have 36 states and FCT. So if that is, because I have not listened to it, if that is the situation, 3,000 buses, and that even will not go to rural areas. As part of macroeconomic policies or what? By the time you have a single market and then you are not having anything that has comparative advantage, you are even energy is import driven. And then how are you going to control it? How are you going to control somebody that exchange dollar at the extent of maybe 900? Are you going to tell him to sell at below the price? How are you going to tell even NEPA today, with the cost of production, not to increase tariff? Even corn in the villages that was sold at 18,000 by February, now is about 56,000. How are you going to control it? How you control the woman that goes from the house and transportation increase 3 times to reduce the cost of Gary? So we need to, understand all those things, probably because we have not listened to Mr. President's speech. By the time we listen to it, we understand, where that is going to. But it's important that you have mentioned this, for us to equally tell you how we have. And we're talking of practical economics. Unless you tell us the issue of checking the production, and then the refineries working, producing locally, the CNG option, taken care of, which will bring down cost of transportation. By the time you do all these things, you can gradually see, then what is the cost, purchasing power of the worker? Can a worker still go to work? All those ones, maybe that's why we say we listen to it and take them holistically, and continue the conversation. Well, that one is simple. The NLC have been in the barricade for years. Our protests cannot, because I don't know of any number of people that are more than us that will come there and hijack our protests. Unless somebody is going to instigate that. The NLC rallies and protests have never in the history been hijacked. But this language, each time we want to protest, that's the language we hear, that our protests will be hijacked. Now, when you have an information, as a security personnel, police, DSS, whatever, it's their duty to provide security for us, to make sure that it's not hijacked. And that's the duty of the Nigerian police and the DSS. And I hope that in this particular instance, they will provide security for us so that this protest will be peaceful, in the light of what is happening. But I think the dividends are coming up with maybe some of the Mr. President's promises, because you have lived in this country where promises are not translated to reality. So, but we hope, that things will change.